I'm nervous pressing the button because he kicks it so fast and I don't know what to say.
Love it. It's just straight to it.
Welcome back to the No. Welcome back to the Above Par Golf Podcast. My name is Theo, joined here today with Harry Tolley and Jack Tolley.
Oh, that's not a sign of
God,
things to
that
come.
is so
That's
rusty.
horrendous.
I'm sorry.
Awful.
That is rusty.
Yeah, you're allowed. You've got two kids now. Sleepless
Forget
nights.
the kids. We've not done it for 5 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever it's been.
True. It's been a while.
So, mate, that just came out so naturally as well. But to be fair, we haven't done many podcasts with the Above Par.
No, not yet.
So
no.
I just need
How many have we actually done?
maybe 4 or 5.
Really?
If that. I don't even know what episode this is. But
Not enough.
Not enough. No,
Not
not enough.
No.
We need a long way before like 300-400. So, welcome back, guys. Hi, it's nice to see all of you.
Yeah.
We're finally back. It's all a bit weird.
Yeah.
It does seem a bit weird, doesn't it? We've not done it in a while.
Unnatural, isn't
We've
it?
missed so much golf.
Wow.
We've missed the Open. We've missed Olympics. We've missed Live at JCB.
Yeah.
We've missed. What else did we miss? We missed. There's one more thing that we missed. I feel like
What, in terms of
like big golf, like the first 2 weeks of FedEx Cup, which I haven't watched.
Yeah.
We've missed loads.
Have we missed the US Open?
No, mate. US Open is where Bryson. I don't know if we did a podcast on it, but
That's what I mean. I don't know if have we actually done that.
No, it's the one where Bryson. That was way before babies were born. So the reason why we've missed a bunch of episodes because my wife had babies.
So inconsiderate.
I know. That's what I've been saying. Around literally. To be fair, Sunday. Mate, we need to go so far back. I need to proper think. So I spent a week at Live at JCB. I was a volunteer greenkeeper there. And then Sunday was the last day. I leave on the Sunday night. On Monday morning at 5 a.m, Christina wakes me up and she goes, "Oh, my water's broke. We need to go." And I was like, thank God I managed to see Live through because that was
Way
wicked.
more important than the kids. Yeah.
Way more important. And they came exactly when they were supposed to, which was from Monday onwards.
Well done, lads.
Well done. But then that meant that I missed the Open. I've missed the Olympics, golf. We've missed loads. But it's mad. You boys went on. Oh, that's it. Wales trip.
Wales trip.
Yeah, Wales
That's what
trip.
we missed out on. So
Yeah,
we had
trip.
we had so much to talk about coming back after Live. I had tons of stuff. There's no point talking about it now because it was like over a month ago.
Yeah.
But
Everyone knows the results, don't they?
Everybody knows the results. Everybody knows what happens. Live at JCB will be back for at least one more year. Some people are saying 5 years. Some people are saying 2 years.
Really?
Yep. I've been told by Callum, the head greenkeeper, and I want to say course manager. I think is his title. I don't know what it is. You are welcome to play at JCB whenever you want, he said.
Wow, get us a 4-ball there.
Problem is, I says, mate, I've been asking, but you've just been ignoring me. He goes, "Oh, I'm the worst person to reply on to get on text." And I'm like, okay. So I've told Jack this yesterday. I think it was.
I remember you saying.
I've put a reminder on my phone, and every Wednesday I copy and paste and I send the exact same message to Callum until he acknowledges my text and gets us on JCB.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it for the past 3 weeks. I think Thursday morning, I send a message saying, "Hello, mate, can I please get around?" Or "When can I play JCB?" with like a smiley face.
Yeah.
I just copy and paste
Yeah.
Until
He still doesn't message back?
No, he hasn't even read the text. He just leaves me there.
We're hoping he just gets really annoyed one day and just think just to shut him up. Yeah, all right, we'll sort you out this week or next week. But knowing our luck, it'll be like the middle of December when it's pissing wet through.
Yes, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd still play it though.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No chance. No way. No way. No. I'd rather
still
wait.
play it in the pissing down.
No, you wouldn't. It's not
Yes,
the same.
I would.
No, you wouldn't. Why would you ruin that? That once in a lifetime experience, and you go and it's pissing down the rain. No, mate. No, we're gonna wait.
Yeah, but
it's either up until the end of maybe middle of October.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to stop until the new year and then start back up again, end of March.
Start back to winding up again.
It could be like a once in a lifetime experience. And
so why would you not want to enjoy it when the weather's half decent?
What about if you never have that
That's
chance
fine.
again?
I'll stay with that thought, with that edging of playing JCB.
Really?
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, on another note regarding JCB, the clobber that they gave you free of charge is absolutely unbelievable, man.
I actually didn't wear anything. I actually paid for this that I'm wearing now, but no, they gave us 3 Travis Matthews Live Golf by JCB t-shirts, 3 different colours, and it was like the uniform. So Friday one colour, Saturday other colour, Sunday other colour. So that was everybody was. Oh, that was calling me again. All phones still recording, yeah, yeah. And then they gave us like a big water bottle that Christiana has confiscated off me. It's her water bottle.
That's hers now, yeah.
Yeah, Live Golf by JCB. They gave us, what else did I tell you they gave us?
Duffel bag.
The duffel.
The duffel bag was
mate. Audio duffel bag is the best duffel bag I've ever seen in my life. It's not even like a normal duffel bag. It's a gym duffel bag, but there's like this little really cool looking straps at the bottom of it, and you undo them and the duffel bag becomes a bigger duffel bag. And then there's a top strap on top of that you open, and then it becomes even bigger. So by the end, you're
like
there. You're there with like half a suitcase.
Serious.
And then you can like strap it down. It's like a little gym duffel. It's wicked. It's really cool.
Love that.
They gave us loads of bits. I don't remember. Oh, a quarter zip, which is really nice. It says a JCB Greenkeeper on the side. They gave us loads. Every year, man, they kit us out. It was really cool. You get to go and watch the golf.
So what do you have to do to get that?
Well, I've established a relationship with the boys at JCB, so I can just message them and be like, "Oh, can I get on? It's no problem." But the way I've done it was I just saw like a little post on JCB's Instagram, JCB Country Club Instagram page, and then we're like, "Oh,
why is Stell ringing me?
Can I?" But just in case, if everything's okay. Hello,
Hey.
Ella.
Hello, mate.
What's wrong?
I forgot my rangefinder on the fucking buggy last night.
Oh my god.
Well, this is quite fitting that we're recording a podcast.
Yeah, this is actually quite funny.
Unlucky partner, that's what you get for binning me off, mate.
Oh, mate, I forgot it on the buggy.
Yeah, because it's magnetised. Yeah.
Did I get it?
I don't know.
I don't even know if I got mine.
Mate, I'll drop in on my way home and I'll ask the bloke.
They'll be closed by the time we get there.
No, tell him to speak to his neighbour. Why don't you just ring him now? Ring him now.
What?
Ring the pro shop now.
It's 6 o'clock. They'll be closed now. Okay, Stel, we'll sort it. Don't worry, mate. Okay, we're recording a podcast. Bye.
Okay, mate, bye-bye.
Fucking idiot. Right.
Yeah, but if
I'm so glad he was for a rangefinder and it wasn't anything more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway. Honestly, mate, when we went to Bulgaria like a year ago, whenever it was, I forgot so we played on the Monday morning or Tuesday morning, and we were leaving Tuesday afternoon, and we were going straight from the golf course to the airport. And keep in mind, this was the golf course that we weren't even staying at. So we had a minibus coming to pick us up from the golf course to take us to the airport. We finished the round of golf rapid, bags in the car, the transfer, the bus was there, whatever. We get on the bus and I'm like, shit, I forgot my rangefinder on the buggy at Thrashing Cliffs. So I was like, we're like 15, 20 minutes down the road, and I was like, we need to go back. Thankfully, there was nobody else on the bus, and I was like, can we go Bulgarian? Don't speak a word of English.
Yeah.
Google Translate, can we go back? Mate, the words that man was shouting at me in Bulgarian. But yeah, we went back, got the rangefinder, and off we went. But yeah, rangefinder. Anyway. JCB. So yeah, I saw a post on Instagram saying volunteers needed for whatever. Me thinking that I would volunteer as well, like one of those quiet please guys.
Yeah.
Like I did, or like a scorekeeper. I didn't think I'd be a greenkeeper. I didn't realize that I was a greenkeeper, but I'm glad that I did that. And then that's it. Ever since then, I'm probably going back again next year.
Yeah.
The boys are wicked. You get to learn loads of new bits. You get to learn like the amount of money that they spend on the course, or like how much membership is.
In terms of getting in, is it like a waiting list? Is it?
Yes, but it's like
substantial.
It's like, I think it's like 120 grand joining fee, but that's, so if you join, you automatically join for 3 years.
I think he was on
what, being a greenkeeper?
I think he was on about the volunteer waiting list.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant about being a member at JCB.
No.
Sorry. Oh, no. There's no waiting list. No, there's no waiting list. I mean, so basically, out of the 80 people, including the staff at the actual greenkeepers at JCB, I was the only one that wasn't a greenkeeper by trade. So when I went the first year round, I thought, there's going to be a bunch of people like me that don't have a clue what they're doing. Raking bunkers, anyone can do that. Filling divots, anyone can do that. So I turned up and everyone was like, oh, I'm from Glen Eagles. Oh, I'm from Royal Port Bush. Oh, I'm from Woburn. I'm from People came from France this year.
Really?
Yeah, from a golf course in the south of France to like greenkeep at JCB.
And you're the
And then I'm like, yeah, I've got a chip shop. Like, and they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, this is not my job. He goes, why are you here? I'm like, because I can be, because I enjoy being here. I get to watch the golf for free. I get to walk like inside the ropes. This is a fucking dream come true, mate.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. And they were like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And most of the people that are greenkeepers are not actually into golf. They're not bothered about the golf.
Yeah, it's just a job.
They just care about, but they love their job, but they couldn't care less about golf.
I find that weird.
Really
That's
weird. It's
mad, isn't it?
It's really weird. So like the love that they have for grass and for sand, it's
Mate,
silly.
what a bunch of weirdos.
No, mate. They are unbelievable at what they do. It's quite interesting.
No, they're probably good at what they do.
Oh yeah, but it's
I
weird
don't
how you're a
understand how you
greenkeeper.
become like a greenkeeper and you not got no interest in golf.
It's mad. It's weird. Most of them are like that. Yeah. It's mad. But yeah, it's good fun.
So say next year, right? Me and Jack want to sign up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many days will we have to do before we get the clobber?
Harry's not bothered
That's a
about
great question.
He's not bothered about raking a bunker, well, he just wants the clobber.
No, I think if you because this is by what I understand now. I don't know if this is true or false, right? Every year that I've gone, the volunteers have been substantially more every year. Like the first year there was like 40 of us, then there was 60, and this year there was like 87 or something silly like that. Like Liv Golf, JCB asked Liv to build a specific size marquee just for us greenkeepers, and you could have easily had a wedding for like 300 people in the marquee that we had. We had like couches, we had massive TVs everywhere. There was like a Bain Marie, like massive, what do you call it? Like an inbuilt kitchen in this place. So they had chefs that were cooking food just for us. They had like 3 massive fridges full of like energy drinks, soft drinks, water.
What? And you could just help yourself.
Whatever you want, however much you want. There was people that were like taking chocolates to take home, not taking the piss, but they were like. So if you came from like far away, they put you up in a hotel, and then there's a bus that picks you up and drops you off. So there were people like, oh, I haven't got time to go and order food or get some food. So what they will do, they get like a muffin and eat it when they go home, or they get like a croissant from that morning and then take it home and eat it, or like a chocolate bar or an energy drink.
So they look after you really
They
well.
proper look after you.
That's good.
They had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and in between breakfast and lunch, Katie, shout out to you, Katie. She's like the admin for the greenkeepers. She would come out in a buggy, and she would give us like bacon cobs and like a can of drink and a packet of crisps.
What a lady. I suppose it is volunteer at the end of the day, but do you know what? They are actually really good. They do look after you really well.
Big time.
Fair play.
So with me, I think I got lucky because it was the second or the first big event 3 years ago with the Legends Tour. Yeah. So they weren't very picky on who they were having as greenkeepers.
They were.
They weren't.
Oh, they weren't.
Because obviously they picked me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a greenkeeper by trade.
No. But now
But I feel like now, if you or like a random person turns up and was like, oh, can I volunteer? I don't think they'll say no, but they'll be like, we'll see how many we proper greenkeepers will have, and then we might add you on. But like with me, for example, even for you or for anybody that's a volunteer, if you can only do one day, then that's fine. Like they don't care. And when you're there, they're not like, you have to do this by this time, and you know it's proper chilled, it's proper calm. There's no shouting. Everybody gets along.
Yeah. So
you're allowed to ask questions.
Like a plan, is he? Oh, right.
Yeah. So
we're going to go rake 18th.
No. Yes and no. So you get there at like 4:30 in the morning, and there's a massive TV.
4:30.
Yeah. So and there's a massive TV, and you find your name, and then it's like the day schedule, or the morning schedule, I should say, and you find your name, and you see like what job you've got to do. So for example, let's say you work at JCB as a greenkeeper, and you're in charge of bunkers today. So it will say Harry Tolley bunkers, and then below will be your team that you have to kind of manage, basically, on bunkers.
Yeah,
so then what you do, let's say there's 8 of us on bunkers. 4 of us or 5 of us would go on the first hole, and then the other 3-4 people would go on the second, and then we will catch up, and then the next person go in the third, and so on and so forth. And then there's other people that might be like cutting fairways, or whatever, like mowing greens or whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Once they finish their job, then they jump on bunkers and help us finish, or whatever. If I finish on bunkers, then I move on to a different job that I can manage to do.
This is going to sound really silly. Is there a certain way of raking it?
Yes. Oh, this year, mate, there was a guy from Live, and this is the kind of jobs that I find, like, how do people find these jobs? Like, I want a job like this. There's one guy that works for Live, and his entire job description is to go travel wherever Live is played, and his job is to go and check the bunkers and make sure that they're up to Live standards. That's his job. So I'm raking bunkers, and he's there, and he's like, that needs done over, or there's weeds in that bunker, or there's this, or there's that. So with weeds, mate, they grow so fast overnight, it's not even funny. So they just added fresh bunker. They added 750 tons of sand in the bunkers the day before we all got there for JCB. So on the Monday, it was the practice day. And on the Friday before, they just finished laying out all this new sand for the bunkers. Mate, you stood on the sand and your foot went straight through. Like, that's how fresh the sand was. They spent like 80 grand just on sand, just for Live, right? So it's silly. It's silly.
I bet they made that back in Australia.
Apparently, they've lost money. But I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, they weren't bothered about making money with Live. That wasn't the point of Live.
JCB.
Yeah. They wanted to
You see,
host.
this is where I don't understand it, though.
Go on.
Right? Because, so you say that they lost money on Live, yeah? But then people can't just go and play that golf course. So it's not like they're going to make it back.
They don't care about making money, mate. They don't give a shit. JCB do not care about making any money. They just want to show off basically how much money they have and what they can do with money. They couldn't care less about making money. That wasn't the point of JCB.
No.
No, they couldn't care less. So, sorry, what was your question that you asked me just now?
Is there a specific way of raking the bunkers?
Yeah. So with weeds, sorry, that's what I was going to get to.
Yeah, weeds.
So before they would put the new sand down, they put like this mesh thing, I don't know what it's called, to make sure that weeds don't go through it.
Membrane, isn't it? It's like a black membrane.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's meant to be there so water can go through, but weeds don't come up.
Go through, yeah.
But weeds do still come up. And then like they made it so in the past 3 years, they've told us, if you see any weeds in the bunkers, make sure you pull them out. Okay, cool. Sometimes you see them or you might miss a few or whatever. This year, it was like, first take the weeds out and then rake bunkers. So walk around, and the bunkers are not small. There's some big boy bunkers, right? So then you're there, and then you're taking out weeds, and then you might miss one, and then you might miss one when that guy, that his job is to check out the bunkers, is standing on top of you. And then he's like, you've missed one. And then you feel like an absolute dick.
Yeah.
And then, but then, you know, it's at the end of the day, it's his job. But yeah, you need to like proper smooth the edges and then like rake
Fluff
all
the middle bit.
Fluff the middle, but then there's a special rake that it's like a hairbrush. I don't know how to. It's like a you boys would know what this is. It's like a metal brush. Like that's like this.
Oh yeah. And it fluffs it up.
It doesn't. You're not allowed to use that to fluff it up because there's a reason. There was a reason why last year they let us rake the bunkers with that weird metal brush. This year we had to rake the bunkers with the normal bunker rakes that we have at every golf course, right? But they're just a little bit bigger. But what you do is with that metal rake, you have to go all the way around and like line where the fluff is going to be.
Right.
So it looks nice and straight and nice and neat, and all the like lines are going the same direction, and they don't want like crisscrosses. It's bunkers at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're so particular about how the bunkers are made and how they're raked. It's mad. It's wicked. I loved it. I loved it. And you're just there raking bunkers all day. There was on the last day, on the Wednesday before, no, on the Thursday before the actual competition started, they gave us weed cutters, like, but they're proper ones that you have to wear like a harness for and like earmuffs. And Callum, the head greenkeeper, he was like, to the whole team of us, like,
Do you reckon that's a strimmer?
Probably.
Yeah.
Is it the one that spins with like the
wire?
Yeah. So what's one of them? I don't know.
A strimmer.
Yeah, like a proper one.
Did it have a wire or a metal blade?
No, it was a wire. Some had metal blades, but I chose to get. I was like, no, give me the wire.
I love the cord. Yeah.
Yeah, and but they're like proper big boy ones, and they were like, Callum was like, whatever you see that doesn't suit your eye, just cut it down. And I'm like, what? Like if you've been to JCB, you've seen how pristine everything is.
Yeah.
You're like, are you actually giving us that responsibility? And they're like, whatever you think will not look good on TV, chop it down. So there's me like chopping down bushes, and then Callum's like driving past, and I'm like, Callum, is this okay? And he goes, whatever you don't like, cut down. So there's us like walking the whole course one afternoon, and we're just like cutting shit down. It's mad. It's wicked. It's the most fun, man. Honestly,
some bloke with a chainsaw getting a tree down. Yeah, they won't like that. They won't like that.
It's wicked. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I feel like I want to do it, to be fair.
It's good fun. It's good
You
fun.
have to book time off, though.
Yeah. See, with me, I'm not losing out on any holidays or or whatever.
Yeah,
I just sort out my stuff for my shop. I'll go and work in the busy days in my shop, and any other day that I can sort out staff, I just go and do JCB. For you boys, it's a bit of a shame to spend 5 days of your holiday out the year that you only get 20 or whatever.
Getting there at 4:30.
And it's not. It's fun, but it's a weird type of fun.
It'd be fun if you knew you weren't losing holidays or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Don't think it's for me.
But you boys went JCB. What do you reckon? Did you like it?
Oh, we loved it, didn't we?
Yeah,
such a good day.
You went on a Saturday, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
That was
Saturday.
one of the 2 days that I wasn't there because I had to work.
Yeah, no, and the weather was unreal as well.
The weather looked really good. You boys had a bunch of drinks.
Yeah,
we
The
did.
best edition of Live this year was those beer vending machines. I
Yeah.
thought they were
It
unreal.
was just the Estrella, though.
Is that all it was?
Just literally Estrella, and that was the only downside to it, wasn't it? It was
if,
the
if,
fact
if
that
you
could've
had
had a better lager there.
if you had a different like drink.
Guinness.
No, forget Guinness because you can't get Guinness on tap.
You'll never. You'll
Like,
never.
Why
not-
can't you get Guinness on tap?
No, you need to like let it rest and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, you got to pick
Yeah,
a
but you-
lager. Pick a
Like,
lager.
yeah, you ha-
Why does it have to be Guinness all
Hold
the
on,
time?
hold on.
Mate, even if they did cans of Guinness, it would still be better.
no, but you can't. No, if you're gonna have a Guinness, you're gonna need to have it properly, mate.
Yeah.
You
Why
can't.
can't they do that then?
Because it's an electric thing, and it would hold up like there would be a queue of people waiting for a
Electric
Guinness.
thing. It's just out of a pump. You just have to do a row. What do you think they do in Ireland?
They just pour a bunch, like
What,
half.
have you ever
and then
seen?
leave it
Have you ever seen Temple Bar?
No, but I thought what they do is they pour a bunch
Yeah.
and like
Leave it,
and
and then when someone wants it,
they top it up.
There you go.
Yeah, but if
Why can't they do that?
Because if it's a vending machine, where are they going to store 20 different pints
Yeah,
of
they're
Guinness?
not all vending machines.
No, I'm talking about the vending machines.
Yeah, but still.
What lager would you want? Forget Guinness, mate. Fucking hell.
Why have we made this so complicated? Jesus Christ.
Cruiser Campo?
No, he'd like Stella or something like that.
Peroni
Oh,
or Stella.
Yeah,
No,
so, mate, I'm
Stella-
really into
I can't stand Stella.
I'm
What do
into
you
my
mean?
Italian beers at the moment.
Peroni's nice.
Peroni's good.
Heineken. I love a Heineken.
Peretti.
Oh, God, no.
Really?
No?
Oh,
Heineken.
we had
Heineken?
We had Heineken in
No.
Paris, didn't we?
Heineken's horrible.
We had
Heineken's lovely. Oh, mate.
I'll drink it, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, there's not much you won't drink.
Yeah, if it's cold and wet, I'll have it.
Yeah, it gets me pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah.
But no, I weren't much to the Estrella in all fairness.
Nah, it wasn't
Not at £7 a pop either.
Fuck, it is extortionate.
Yeah, it's not cheap, is it? But
No.
it's not supposed to be
But
cheap.
yeah, you couldn't get it anywhere else, can you? So you're going to pay you £7, aren't you?
That's it. And you've
So-
paid a good few times over those 7
Yeah,
quid.
we paid enough £7, didn't we?
Yeah.
And in all fairness, the vending machines, we also didn't pay our £7.
We did, yeah. We kind of had a bit of a cheat code on them.
Yeah.
So that's actually real.
That is actually real, yeah, correct. Without getting the bloke fired or sacked.
No, the thing is, we
Wait,
sort of
What you told, so the story that you
No,
told me,
no.
so that's fake.
yeah.
No, that's fake.
Getting a
But
code off
it's-
ChatGPT, that was fake.
So
Yeah.
so Harry and Jack said to me that
It was only by chance.
hacked the lager vending machine through ChatGPT to pour out drinks for free constantly.
And he believed us.
And I believed you.
Yeah.
And that's the last time because I told you.
Well, no, why?
but
I don't know
listen,
why
finished.
you
I'm
believe me
never
before.
believe in anything that comes out your mouth.
Part of
ever
that
again.
is semi-true, though.
Okay, so what actually happened?
No, it's not semi-true. is it?
No, the chat BTs are a load of bollocks.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
we did get
Is that still on, yeah?
a few drinks free of charge.
So how? You
So
can tell us.
It was
It's
only
fine.
it was only by chance because I went to pay for some beers. I went to do it,
Yeah.
and then it didn't work. And then the bloke asked me. He says, "Oh, have you paid?" And obviously, being the honest man I am,
You said yes.
I said yes. When I hadn't.
So how many times did you do that?
Well, I did it twice, I think. Jack did it.
I did it 3 times. On the third
Yeah.
one, I thought, he's going to clock on by now.
Wait,
but I
so,
did
wait,
this-
wait. So 5 times between you on the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was only like one guy on.
Yeah.
You went to the
was-
same
And I can't-
person
mate, I
5
can't-
times over.
And I can't lie. I thought when I went for the 3rd time, he's going to catch it, and before you know it, we're going to have like a fucking big bill. But
Wait,
even then, he
so
still did
every time you went to the same guy and we're like, mate, the vending machine is broken again. I've just paid. He's stolen my money.
Yeah.
You did that 5 times for 2 pints each time.
Yeah, not in like short succession.
Yeah.
We still
So the fact that you were the only ones coming back.
What's that film? Like Four Lines or something?
Yeah, Can I get a bottle of bleach, please?
Vending machine broke, mate. Yeah.
So you did it 5 times. You got 10 pints. So the guy didn't clock on.
You know the worst thing about it, on the 3rd time I'm going there and I'm thinking I'm going to get caught here, but I'll just do it. And literally, I don't even get my phone. I went, mate, it's not to me. I must have been pissed by then.
I feel like you go so into character there when you're like, because you feel
you were convinced
you're
at this
pissed
point.
off the fact that your phone hasn't worked, even though you know full well that you've not charged.
Wait. So this guy didn't even think, oh, these are the only 2 that are coming to get
the
drinks.
first time,
Nobody else was going.
the first time
it
my
didn't
card
actually work.
actually didn't work.
But did it take your money?
No. But I did try and tap it.
Right.
And then it said, oh, no, it's not worked.
Bloody hell, that's
And then I
funny.
said to the bloke, oh, yeah. And then because it was that easy for him just to go...
It's nothing out of his pocket.
Yeah,
Plus,
but that's the thing. He got to the point where he's like, he couldn't be asked for the complaint, could he? He literally just went...
He saw you boys coming and he just had 2 pints. Like, oh my God.
So-
Right, I want to know about Wales trip.
Wow.
Where did you play? How was the weather? Did you enjoy it?
So-
Would you go back again?
I'd definitely go back
100%
again.
go back.
I want to go back and play Neffin again.
Yeah,
Neffin
but
on a good day.
in normal weather.
Yeah. Mate. Neffin, it was absolutely ridiculous.
It was like something out of the Independence Day.
Yeah, we're talking wind, we're talking rain, we're talking hail at some points.
Yeah, but like you've
Honestly.
never ever seen it before.
But the worst,
and
worst
then
thing about it.
it got absolutely boiling hot for
While
no apparent.
raining?
So we were practicing
just stopped.
and it was dry, and
Yeah.
we're thinking, oh boys, could be all right here. And it wasn't the cloud wasn't low, we were fine. And literally, we were about to tee off, and it was still warm, wasn't it? We thought,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
mate, if he stays like this for the whole round, brilliant. All of us tee off the first,
Just went,
black.
mate, it went black and dark, and it was like,
Right.
The sun had just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was literally like, we're about to get absolutely shat on. And literally, 6, 7 holes? Wind and rain, just constant.
constant no. Well, Max walked off, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, Max walked off.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Well,
walked-
after 9, he was like, forget this. I'm just
Not
going
even
back.
Not even 9.
Not
I think
even
it was
9.
like 6 holes.
No
6 holes
way.
in. Yeah, he
6
walked
holes.
off.
Where did
Yeah.
he go? Just go in the clubhouse and just sit there and wait for you?
He went in
Yeah.
the car.
You're joking.
Well, you got to remember, he's playing absolute awful golf.
Yeah.
He's
That's
pissed,
expected.
Yeah, but he's piss wet through. His bag's not waterproof as well, and he's carrying
Carrying.
as well.
No.
It's all going down his back. Like
He only had. I had to give him my quarters it because he was
shivering.
like shivering.
Mate,
No
he
way.
only packed shorts and a t-shirt and a pullover.
That's his own fault then.
Well, yeah,
You-
but
Well,
you
in
know,
all
you've
fairness,
got-
I didn't pack much more.
yeah, we didn't pack more.
It was,
Yeah, but
it was
it
only
was-
lucky the fact that my waterproof jacket was already in my bag from
Yeah,
other,
yeah, yeah,
other
yeah, yeah.
rounds that I didn't even know about.
I know, but you're looking at the weather app. You know it's going to rain at some
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
even if it's like
Yeah, but it
him.
always said it was warm, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
the temperature
but
was always high.
Said it
Yeah,
was like
still.
17 something
I know you
degrees.
still pack like a something. I don't know, man. Like
Yeah.
don't play in your shorts.
Yeah.
Like you're very optimistic. Like whenever it says it's going to rain, Jack's like, "Don't worry, boys, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
you'll be
we'll be
fine.
sound, lads,
We'll
we'll
be
be
fine."
fine.
And then it starts raining,
It'll
and then
miss us.
obviously it's
But
fine.
it was like I've never seen it before. It
Yeah.
was
Do you know
just
what though? And do you
terrible.
know what I was really, really happy with? I thought the golf that all of us played in that wind and rain was still good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apart from Max, bless him.
Yeah.
But I generally thought that
We need to talk about
genuinely
every time.
Genuinely.
Every time-
Genuinely.
It's
Generally.
it's not generally.
I'm not going to say it anymore.
Genuinely.
I thought honestly,
Generally.
that we put.
To be fair,
we
that
played
works
some
though. Like, generally, it was all right.
right.
You know,
yeah,
as a whole,
as a whole, yeah,
not genuinely.
yeah. I
No.
thought it was really good. And then like the last 7 holes was beautiful sunshine, and we thought about playing the famous 9 hole there, didn't we?
Yeah.
What's the famous 9 hole?
So you can only play the 9 hole if you've played the 18. You can't just go on to the 9.
Wait, can you explain that again, please?
Yeah, so basically, you can't play the 9 hole unless you've played the 18th. 18 hole.
There's a 9-hole course there that's
sorry.
It's a totally different.
It's a totally different
golf course
away from the 18.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought you meant the 9th hole. Like you want to play the 9th hole again.
No, there's a 9-hole course.
Okay, sorry.
But you can only play the 9-hole course if you're booked on to play the 18th.
So, like, you play the 18th, you can't go back now and play the 9th hole. You have to be like on the same day.
Yeah, it's always So it's basically either before or after your 18 holes.
But after I birdied the 18th, it got a bit late, didn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, you birdied it as well, didn't you? Got a bit late, so we couldn't.
But we got to remember, we're all piss wet.
So I had to just drop in that I birdied the 18th. That was all.
Oh, okay. I thought the conversation was going somewhere else.
No. To be fair, I just wanted to jump that in.
So you got a birdie on the 18th.
Yeah, basically.
Fair play.
Yeah.
So do you need to get like a car to go to the 9-hole course?
No, so it's literally it's on the other side, but it's got one of those nice holes where they've got like a par 3.
Yeah.
And you're literally hitting like over a cliff. So like you've got a tee there. There's a gap where basically there's water, and there's a green there. It looks a bit like there's that one in the Ireland, isn't it?
Port Roche.
Yeah, is that what I've seen?
I don't
one.
know. I just only know Port Roche.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Joe, it's like
I know what you mean,
I mean
about because the Thrashing Cliffs is the same, so is Paphos in Cyprus.
Yeah. So it's like got holes like that on there. It's more picturesque.
Oh,
we'll go.
Like
we'll go in the summer, or not summer, but you know.
Oh, mate, 100%. We'll definitely go in the summer.
It's only 3 hours.
I thought,
mate, for saying
courses,
how bad the weather was, the course was beautiful, wasn't it?
What do you think of Royal St David?
Oh, difficult.
Did you struggle? What do you think of the greens?
I struggled like mad.
What did you think of the greens? Can you remember the greens?
Yeah.
Mate, I don't know what you were on about. They weren't good.
Mate, they were dead flat.
No, they weren't.
I played Royal St David the week before.
The first one was flat,
mate,
wasn't it?
Every single green that we played on, everybody was saying the same thing. Like, these are so flat.
Mate, what Royal St David's did you play then?
We did
with the castle on top.
Yeah.
Top of the cliff. Yeah, it's the same.
Mate, I can't lie.
Yes.
Mate, I can't lie. We did think, like, they weren't stupidly slopey, but we didn't think they were...
Mate, I thought they were the flattest greens I've ever played in my life. The flattest greens. I wouldn't say that unless that was like...
Yeah, no, mate.
It stood out.
Mate, everyone's got an opinion.
If it was like 1 or 2 holes, I'd be like, okay, it's just the greens. But mate, it was like 17 out of 18 flat greens were like really flat.
I played really well.
They had a lot of false fronts,
sure.
I thought.
Yeah, but that's okay. But that's still false front before the green, you mean? Like the approach?
But
that's not the green.
The last 4 holes are hard. Last 4 holes are difficult.
The front 9 and the back 9 is like a completely different golf course. I thought.
Yeah, 100%.
If you play well in the front 9, the front 9 is way easier than the back 9.
Yes, 100%.
I thought.
100% agree on that one.
It's so easy to lose balls on the back 9.
Yeah, Harry found that out.
Yeah, so did I.
Because I was playing really well that front 9.
Mate, and then the back 9.
And then
it
all of a
destroys
sudden,
you.
It's really hard.
Yeah, but the thing is,
You weren't really hitting bad shots.
No, I'd be munching a driver, right?
Yeah.
But if you are, no
Off the
exaggeration,
Yeah.
a metre off the fairway,
You're finished.
you've lost your ball. You cannot find your ball in that fescue.
I found as well at Royal St David's on the back 9, you could be standing on a tee box looking down and you can't see the fairway. It was like rough, like fescue, like linksy fescue, and then you could see the other side of the linksy fescue, and in between there was a fairway. And you'd be looking at the course plan, you're like, I can't see a fairway, or you'd be scared to hit a driver because of it doesn't look like a big fairway until you walk down it and you're like, fucking, I had so much space here.
Yeah, but the thing is, with that course, you had to hit driver because how long the par 4s were.
Yeah.
The par 4s were massive.
Yeah.
And it was like...
And you had a lot of shit to get over to get on the fairway.
In fact, I could just hit my 8-iron and just get it down there and then play off there and then your next shot's a 3-wood.
Yeah. I had... it was a good round, don't get me wrong. The weather... I had that weather, but probably not as bad. Like what you had on Saturday, I had at Royal St David's when I went the week before. But it wasn't as bad as what you explained it to be. But it was pretty bad. It wasn't fun. It wasn't enjoyable. And when you drive 3 hours in the morning to play 1 round of golf and then have lunch and then drive 3 hours back, it's a bit of a... it's not
100%.
fun. It's not the most fun, is it?
You're
not going to leave there
I did really enjoy St David's.
I'd play it again, don't get me wrong.
But I'd do exactly the same as what we did.
I'd do the same trip again. If we had the weather on the Sunday, like we did on the Saturday.
Just won't be able to stay in the same hotel.
But why?
Out of all, that does bring us on to the next. We won't we wouldn't. I reckon we would be welcomed.
Oh, what happened?
I don't think we will.
No, I don't think we will. Do you want to tell the story?
Oh no.
So this is the story that we haven't told you yet.
So
when we actually come to post this, we're going to post the window that Max had to break into.
Okay,
Harry,
start from the beginning.
So, right from the start, I think we messed up by leaving Jack in charge of the keys.
Okay.
Right, because so obviously
in my defence, no one gave me instructions that the two keys, one did one lock, one did the other.
No,
I'm just going to put my defence.
I don't even know what happened. I swear you were the one that booked it.
yeah,
Yeah,
So you're probably the one that checked into the hotel.
yeah,
yeah.
So you're the one that got the keys for the first time.
yeah.
Did nobody tell you about the keys?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
And that is the God's
So-
honest truth.
Okay.
And I
So
said
we'll
that
just
all the time going through it.
yeah. So we're just about to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously with the key, you got this big chunk of steel
Yeah, you
with
did
it.
back me
It
up on
was
that one.
about
There's no way. Mate, I won't get into any fucking bars with that. I'd be used as a weapon.
50b5 flat bar just for no reason.
And it was heavy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
for no
Kill
reason on it. So
someone
it
with
was
it.
like, fair enough. He thought, I'll just take the key off.
So there was two keys
ring.
on the one big giant key ring.
Well, one big giant key ring.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
To steal that big.
Right.
But instead of taking the two keys, he's only taken one.
Because I'm guessing you thought that one is a spare key and then like there was one room key and then a spare key.
I just thought, you know, when you get two room keys, when you get the electronic card,
Yeah.
you get two, don't you? I just thought there was that one
Fair
and
enough.
that one.
Fair enough. No,
Because no one's told me at this
far.
point.
I'm with you so far.
No one's told me at this
Okay.
point.
Yep.
So we've gone out,
Yeah.
enjoying ourselves, and we get back at
Had
about...
a few sherbets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a few too many.
Very
And
too many.
we come back at about 2:30, 3.
I think when I remember calling the hotel, I think the first call at the hotel was 2:36.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So we've got back at this time. You know, we're ready for bed. We've had a full day of golf and all
Yeah.
at this point.
And then you got another day of golf
and,
the day
and
after.
ale, and we've got golf the next morning. So we're really wanting our bed at this point. But we couldn't get into the hotel because the key didn't work.
So is this a room key?
No,
No,
they
it's
were
just a
like
normal key.
proper keys.
No. You don't get me. Like, were you inside the hotel establishment?
No.
So the first key was to open the outside, the
yeah,
front
outside
hotel
door,
door.
yeah.
So we are outside.
Yeah.
It's freezing at this
Right.
point.
Yeah.
Right. And we cannot get into the hotel.
But so you have the room key, but you don't have the hotel
We don't have
front
the
door
hotel.
key.
Yeah.
Which was the
front
other key.
door key.
So yeah, but so it's like a 24-hour desk, no?
no.
What?
Yeah. No.
How is that
So
possible?
Jack called a number. No answer.
Mate.
Right.
This is not your fault.
So
I swear to God, if you tell me that you've paid for a broken window, I'm going to be actually quite pissed off.
No.
No, we didn't break anything.
We didn't break
Oh.
anything. We did everything.
No,
we did
actually-
everything properly. We
Yeah.
broke in nice, neat.
Right,
Yeah.
carry on, Harry.
No, we didn't. We didn't do everything properly.
Okay.
So the first one was a toilet, wasn't it? That Max ended up going through toilet window, but it was locked, so he couldn't get out. So he couldn't get through the toilet to open any doors. So he had to come back out of that one, and then we got to another one. He went through that window, and he managed to open the door to allow us into the bar.
Mate, so
Convenient.
Listen. So this window, so Max gets through. Bear in mind at this point, Harry's like, oh, fuck this. He's actually gone to sleep in the Tesla. He's just slept in his
the car.
No,
Mate,
wait, he
he's
just
in
gave
the-
up.
Mate,
He
he's in
left
the
it.
car.
Mate,
Just
I was
thinking,
just
we're not
thinking,
getting in.
we're not getting in.
Just- he's face first.
I'd rather just have,
Go to bed
just
now.
go to bed.
Save
to be
myself
fair.
extra
Yeah.
20 minutes of nap.
So
Yeah.
him and Max are in the Tesla, right, lying down. I'm thinking, no, AJ, right, come on. If there's a window, we've got a fucking skinny lad with us. Let's just see if we can find something that's
Is
cracked
this like a big
open.
hotel?
No, it's like a pub. Just imagine like a country
Yeah, it's like a
pub,
pub.
but it's got like rooms upstairs.
Oh, I'm with you. Like
yeah.
an inn.
Yeah,
kind of
that's
thing.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
exactly
Oh my
like that.
God, okay.
So we're walking around. Me and AJ
So
walking
people
around.
live there.
But so you're breaking windows and nobody was
No,
like...
we're not breaking windows.
not breaking
so we're
windows.
finding-
You just
don't-
said-
No,
so
we're opening
if
windows.
So if windows are jarred open.
yeah.
I'm with you.
So we're walking around. So we find the first one, like I said, and it's the way to the toilet. Max gets in there. We manage to get in there. Doesn't lead to anything. We try another one that's cracked. Yeah. Max gets through there, but it only gets through to the bar. So where it is, it's like separated. So like the main accommodation bit and then the bar area, it's like two different buildings but joined together. But there's a door in the middle that's locked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Max gets into the bar area and gets in. So we're in this bar area
drinking pints.
That's the thing.
We didn't.
But
do that.
we were so lucky because we were all thinking of it.
Yeah.
You know, there was glasses, taps,
everything.
Yeah,
Guinness on draft.
Oh my god!
We didn't do anything. I'll never know.
But we didn't touch.
We didn't.
We
were very respectful.
Yeah.
This bar that you went into, was it like the main pub bar?
The main pub bar.
Yeah.
So there's no alarms, no nothing.
Mate, there's no alarms.
Oh my god!
So bear in mind, we were ready for like the alarm to go off.
Yeah.
We just scatter.
Oh my god!
But nothing's gone off. Mate, we're walking around this bar and we're like thinking,
playing pool. There's
mate,
Harry playing darts in the corner.
Literally
pool table, everything.
Pool table. I even at one point went, lads, if we can't get in, I'm sleeping on the pool table.
Yeah.
And we had like boobs all the way around. We should have done that.
Oh my god!
Mate, so we're there thinking, right,
that's like a dream come true for you boys.
Mate, honestly,
I know.
When you think about it, we could have absolutely.
Wow.
But then obviously the next morning, so we realised we can't get in through there, and then literally just as we're about all ready to give up, there's a window that leads to someone's like apartment.
Oh my god, guys!
No.
So there was no other doors that you could knock and be like, "Hi guys, can you just open the door from the inside?"
AJ was literally finding every door, knocking on every single door.
No one was answering.
Yeah, and it was so loud as well.
So we find this window to someone's
There
apartment.
was two windows, weren't they, side by side?
Yeah.
Right, and we were like, "Which one shall we go through first?" It went through one first and come out. Literally, but the thing is, getting Max inside of this window, we're talking like.
Wait, we'll put a picture of it. We've got a picture of it.
We're literally talking about the opening is about that big,
and it's about 6 foot up in the air, and we've got to get in parallel. Me and Harry have.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I've never seen such a skinny lad weigh a ton.
Yeah,
honestly, it just felt like dead weight.
He went in okay. Did he come out okay?
Well, the only way he came out was opening the door.
No.
Oh yeah, at first when he did come out, to be fair.
So the first window that he went into, with these two windows, was someone's actual apartment.
Someone was there.
Someone was actually there.
Oh my god, guys, what is going on?
Yeah. So he come out straight away.
Wait. Wait, time out. Was this person sleeping?
He didn't actually see someone. It was obviously someone's belongings.
Oh, so you could see that there was somebody. Okay.
Obviously,
yeah,
someone in there.
I don't know if this is like incriminating. I'm going, but carry on.
So eventually, long story short,
and then he got through the other window.
Yeah,
which then got into the main bit.
It was a storeroom,
right,
where they kept all of the stuff, and then he went through there and then managed to let us all in.
So he could open the door from inside easy.
Yeah, he got in, and then we all got in. We got upstairs, and then we all got to bed.
How long was this thing happening from 2:36?
I think we actually got to bed after 3:30, maybe quarter to 4.
So like an hour and 15
at least an hour of.
We didn't actually go to bed until at least 4:30.
Yeah. Fair enough. Wow, that's interesting. Okay,
wow. The next morning, holy shit!
Right.
Could you tell that we'd done?
Yeah, we come
wrong?
down for breakfast, right? Obviously, all of us are already thinking about.
Have they seen us on CCTV?
Right.
So we walked past like the sort of staff room, the office place.
Yeah.
And we just seen everyone looking at a monitor. Like everyone was sort of gathered around this monitor.
Oh
my
like, God.
Oh no, we're just overthinking it. Do you know what I mean? We're just overthinking it.
So we sit down at breakfast.
It was quite hostile, wasn't it?
And all the girls who are actually doing the proper serving, taking orders, they're not coming over to us. They're looking at us. They're not coming over to us.
And you felt like everybody was staring at you.
Everyone was
all
looking
of
at you.
All of a sudden, the suspense bureau was like, lads, they know. Lads,
Oh
I'm telling you now.
my God.
Jack just gets up and gets a full bowl of granola.
I'm never seeing
if we're getting into the cell, I'm going to be full. Do you know what I mean?
Lads, get what you can. Just get what you can.
Obviously, they know, and no manager, nobody came in and were like,
no,
hey.
no, they did.
No.
Oh my God.
So
guys.
like this woman, right?
All dressed up. She's never took an order in her life,
right?
By the way.
With a smile on her face and everything being like overly nice, comes down and
gets down to our level,
crouches down on the table, both elbows on the table.
You all need to go.
Right.
Police is outside waiting.
Did you boys have trouble getting in last night? Oh my God, mate! Every single one of them. Poppy red.
Wait. So the way she said it, it sounded like she was joking.
Yeah. Mate,
yes.
She was
overly,
overly. You know, when someone's overly nice, and then you're ready for him to go. Yeah, the police were outside.
Yeah.
Bless them.
It was one of them.
So they obviously realised what happened, and you weren't trying to cause any trouble. You just wanted to get into your hotel room and sleep.
Yeah, we just wanted to get. Yeah. So she's there, and she goes, "Obviously, did you have any trouble getting in last night?" And in the end, it was probably a good 5 seconds silence where we were looking around and going, "Did we lie?" But then I'm thinking to myself, they fucking know. What is the point in lying?
Yeah.
So in the end, I just went, "Yeah, we did. Did you see it on the CCTV?"
Yes. Jack said, no. "Sorry, sweetheart."
Yeah, sorry, sweetheart. Yeah, we did. Did you see it on the CCTV? It's like, yes. But the issue was we left all the doors open to the bar, so any could have just fucking literally
walked in.
We didn't close the doors behind us.
So the only thing that we did wrong is we didn't close the doors behind us. Yeah, which, looking back on it, it's like...
Oh, sorry. I thought they said that they forgot to close the bar doors, and all you could have done was just walk through the bar.
No, we left all the doors open.
What, as in fully open?
Yeah.
Well, apparently so. I can't remember doing that, but...
Thing is, Max made a good point. Bless the poor lady who locked up last night and then got a WhatsApp call and said who's left all this open. And they've only gone back to find.
Yeah, but it's at the same time though. Yes, you guys had to do what you had to do to go and sleep, but it's their fault for not explaining to you like this key is to get inside. There's no reception. There's nobody around.
Yeah,
sort it out. Don't.
It gets better though because she then obviously I told her about no one told me about the key and stuff like that. She then goes and said, "Did you not ring the 24-hour number that's on the front door?"
Yes, you did. No,
I thought you said you did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't ring it?
I rang the website number. I didn't ring the 24/7 number. But I told her I did at the time, but I didn't.
He told us that he did.
I've been saving this all the time.
He's been holding it in for the past 4 weeks.
I didn't ring that number.
See, why did we have him in control of it all?
He sent, what do you call it, an offer today to go for a golf trip. I don't know if you've seen.
Why did no one take up on that offer? It's
a bit too good to be true, and now I'm a bit hesitant to take him up on it.
My guy Harry at your golf travel. Have you not seen it?
Did you seen it?
No, I haven't, no.
£465, 3 rounds of golf, flights included, breakfast included, hotel included.
Really?
Yeah.
Fly from Birmingham
to Faro.
What's the catch?
Pina something? Pina
Golf Resort.
Pina's?
Not the one that we've done. It's the other one.
Oh, is it?
3 rounds, Championship Golf, 460. That's a really good deal. It's in November as well. Maybe that's why, because the weather might be a bit shoddy. I don't think I can go. Yeah. Still,
fancy it?
Yeah, I will.
I don't know if I can go. Again, like I said, it might be like a last minute thing. But again, if there's 4 of you going, and I'm the 5th person out, there's no point in me going, is there? But I don't know. And it's a Sunday as well, which is obviously really good for me. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I think.
That's why I did it, because I wanted the boys to come out.
I really want to go.
Oh, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, my turn to tell you a story.
Yeah. I feel like this one's really good because I think I suddenly know what's going to come.
Yeah, I've got...
It's... The story I'm about to tell could have been the turning point for this podcast. But unfortunately, it's not. It's a good story, but it could have been 100 times better. So I'm a bit sad that I have to tell this story, but the ending is not the happiest of endings that it could have been. Because if it was a happy ending...
It'd be a happy ending.
It would have been a happy ending. So around February, I was out one night and I get home and I'm in bed and it's like 3-4 in the morning and I can't sleep and I'm on Instagram scrolling and I see a sponsored post that said, "Unleash your drive, play, what is it? This is your chance to play in the BMW PGA Pro-AM at Wentworth." And I'm like, what is this? So I click on it and it goes, yeah, you pay £5, you enter a raffle, you enter your CDH number, which is your Mindland golf number.
Yeah.
And basically the catch is called Play in May. So it's a competition. You play golf in May, you enter your cards as you do normally, you give this company your CDH number, they see how many rounds you've played in May, they stack you up compared to the other people that have entered the Play You May competition, and then you finish wherever you finish. And if you're lucky enough, you get to play Wentworth. Wentworth is like one of the most prestigious, like most expensive, most sought after, most exclusive golf clubs.
Yeah, you can't actually
in England. You can't book a tee time.
You can't book a tee time.
No, it's a bit like JCB but on steroids. The second most famous PGA Pro-Am is played there in the world. So most famous, I'd say, is Pebble Beach. That happens every year. Mm-hmm. Second most famous is the BMW
Wentworth.
Wentworth.
Yeah.
Tom Holland, like name a name.
Gareth Bale.
Everybody that's anybody plays is there. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. So I do it. I enter, I sign up, I put my CDH number, and then I forget about it. Months go by. Keep in mind, May goes by. I forget that I've entered this competition. So I just play my normal rounds like I normally would. I think in May I played 6 rounds. May, June, July. So in July, I get an email saying, "Congratulations, you have been shortlisted to the next stage of our competition." And I'm like, "This is a scam. Like, what is this?" So, and I forgot that I've even entered this competition. So I'm like, "What is this? What is this?" So I click on the links or whatever, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I forgot I did this." So it's a Nick. Basically, the £5 went towards Nick Doherty's charity. Nick Doherty from Sky. He's a Sky presenter. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. So I'm reading. And basically what happened was 40... So I'm in the website now. The competition is now closed, it says. So the competition that I entered, that I completely forgot I did, it's Unleash Your Drive. Play your way to the BMW PGA Championship Pro-AM at Wentworth. Win one of 40 spaces at our Unleash Your Drive final in August, where you will compete for 3 spots at the BMW PGA Championship Pro-Am. Simply enter today to get out and play around the golf in May with a chance of winning. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's £5, goes to what charity? No problem. So I enter. Somehow I got through. So I'm one of 40 people that are through to this competition. Christina has a baby. 2 weeks later, it was the PGA Pro-Am. No, sorry. It was the qualification to make it to the PGA Pro at Wentworth. Wentworth is like 3 hours away. Before Christina gives birth, obviously I found out that I'm through, so I'm like, I'm buzzing. I didn't tell you boys because I wanted to save it for the podcast.
So you played Wentworth?
We'll get there, because don't forget Christina had babies.
He's building it up. Come on,
right? So straight away I call Stel and I'm like, oh my god, you're not going to believe it. His first words out of his mouth was, he was shouting and screaming at me. He goes, "Why the fuck did you not tell me to sign up to the same competition?" And I'm like, fair point. But when I did it, I was not in the right state of mind, and I completely forgot that I did it. So I'm sorry. We'll do it next year. We'll all do it next year.
Yeah.
But I completely forgot. I'm sorry. So in my mind was, Stel, I promise I'll make it up to you. If I win and I get through to the Pro-Am, I'll take you as my caddy. So he was like, okay, whatever, cool. Anyway, so then Christina's pregnant at this point. So I sit down with Christina one day and I'm like, look, this and this has happened. The babies will either be just born or just about to be born. I understand it's a life-changing thing. Obviously, we're having twins, all of this, but this is really big. Like, I could be on the driving range next to Rory McIlroy.
Yeah.
I need to go to this. And she's like, cool, no problem. Like, she fully understands.
Yeah, it's Christiana. Yeah.
Like, she's like, no problem. I'm like, look, I know you're saying no problem now, but if we have the babies and it's like they're 1 or 2 weeks old and we're struggling, because it's going to be difficult. It has been pretty difficult. Don't forget that you said that I can go. So I'm gonna email them back.
Can you just sign this?
Yeah, and I'm like, don't forget that you said that I can go. She's like, cool, no problem. So we have the babies the day after JCB. 2 weeks later is the Pro-Am. Keep in mind, 3 weeks leading up to JCB, I didn't play any golf because I was busy. JCB, I couldn't play any golf. You boys went to Wales, and I didn't have anybody else to play with over the weekends. I didn't play golf. Babies were born on week 1, didn't play any golf. Week two, still too soon. I didn't play any golf, and then I had to play Wentworth for the once in a lifetime opportunity to tee up next to like Minwoo Lee, Tommy Fleetwood, Ludwig, Rory McIlroy, like the name Adam Scott, and I don't know if Adam Scott is part of the DP World Tour, but whatever. Like there's a lot of people. So then. Day comes and Christina's like, yeah, cool, you can go. So I'm like, wicked.
Sweet.
So I get the day off work. It just so happens it's a Tuesday, which is already my day off anyway.
Yeah.
I drive 3 hours down. We had to be there for 7 a.m. So I get there for 7 in the morning. I get there for like 6:30. I'm there. I left home at like 4 in the morning. I didn't tell you boys
but I bet you're
nothing.
buzzing. I bet you're...
I'm fully buzzing, obviously. I'm shitting myself. Because I'm like, I said to Stell and I said to Christiana, I was like, I've never wanted to win anything more than this.
Yeah.
I've never wanted to like try to win anything.
So just to be clear, this isn't actually to play with like McElroy. This is a chance to...
Yeah. It was what I thought was 40 people playing this competition around Wentworth. The top stay above the competition off the yellows.
Yeah.
Top 3 spots qualify to play in the Pro-Am in September. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm like, wicked. Okay, so we get there and it's like the cheapest house is like 30, 40 million pound houses. And it's just like, what is this place? Wentworth is absolutely beautiful. We get in. Obviously, I'm nervous. I'm dressed up, like proper dressed up.
You got a decent kit on?
Yeah. No. Before we played, I was wearing like proper clothes. I wasn't wearing golf clothes because it said like smart casual. It didn't say golf attire.
Okay.
So breakfast in the morning. I get there. Nick Doherty's there, chatting away, whatever. We get there. We get breakfast. Everybody, I like go around meeting everybody. I check in. They give me a ball marker. They give me a sleeve of ball, tailor-made balls. I look on the podium and there's like limited edition tailor-made golf bags, like head covers, golf balls. There's loads of stuff like up for grabs. And I'm talking to everybody while eating breakfast, like just random strangers that entered the competition just like me.
Yeah.
And they're just as nervous as me. I'm not nervous. I'm anxious. Because I'm like, okay, I haven't played in ages, so I'm not expecting to play great golf. No. I've done all my research. I've watched all the videos I can watch on Wentworth. I've written down like a whole plan of what I'm supposed to do. I had a caddy. I asked in the email leading up, I said, can I bring somebody with me to caddy for me? And they're like, no, but you can pay to get a caddy. I said, how much is it? You go, 70 quid. I'm like, okay.
So to have a caddy, 70 quid, that's it?
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm playing a £360 golf course for £5. Yes, I'll pay £70 to have a caddy.
Yeah.
I was one of like 3 people that did this.
Well, they did not that many.
They were like,
I'm very surprised if
do you know
it's
what
only
they
70
said?
quid.
Do you know what one guy said?
What?
My wife wouldn't let me. I'm like,
grow up.
You're a 50-year-old man. Who do you have to ask for permission to use £70 of your hard-earned money to get a caddy? Why would you? I'm sorry, guys. Why would you ask for permission?
Even if
my
she
wife
said no.
no.
Mate, even if she said no, I'd get the caddy and just say, oh yeah, it was the bar biller.
Yeah, silly, isn't it? And that really like riled me up a little bit.
Because you'd have believed if it were him, a bar biller. 75 quid.
And that's nothing.
And that's what he had in the morning.
Yeah. So
90 quid on just one round.
Yeah.
Saturday, just Jaeger bombs.
Bloody hell. Yeah, so we get there, we eat breakfast, everybody's a bit anxious. Nick Doherty gets up, he does a massive speech, whatever, and then he's like, go out there, enjoy it. Even if you don't win the chance to play in the Pro-Am, you've won by being able to play this incredible golf course.
Yeah,
and I'm
100%.
Like, I completely agree with him.
Yeah.
So it was a shotgun start. I go, I check in, I get my scorecard, and I start on the 15th hole.
You know, the night before, did you do like all the flyovers, planning on where you're going to... Oh, mate,
on my phone, which is recording, I can't use it. On hole 19 app, there's a note. So at every hole, there's notes. That little button, they click for notes. If you look at the notes for Wentworth on my phone, mate, extensive. Like, don't go there, don't go here, miss here. You can afford to go right. You don't, like, specifically...
Because it's tight into
proper tight. Proper tight. But then at the end of the day, I also had a caddy says like, yes, I've done my research, but if my caddy says hit it there, I'm going to hit it there.
Yeah, of course.
Because he knows the course way better than I do. So I start on the 15th. The 15th is a stroke index 1.
Beautiful.
The way Wentworth works, 15, 16, 17, 18 are like the 4 hardest holes on the golf course. And I start on the first hardest hole, and then it just leads up. Like it ends in a really horrible way. Like, not in a horrible way, but it's really, really hard. Like, I could have started, like, you know, like when we start at Ashbourne or any other golf course, you start off the first.
Yeah,
and normally
the first 2 holes are actually easy, yeah.
It's not, and any way you really play, you don't start on like a stroke index 1 or stroke index 2. It's like a nice introduction to the golf course.
Ease yourself into it.
But when you're playing a competition like this, and I'm teeing off the stroke index 1, keep in mind, a stroke index 18 is hard enough at Wentworth, let alone a stroke index 1. Really difficult, proper tight drive. I haven't hit a drive in ages. You've seen how I'm driving the ball. Not good.
No.
So I get on the 15th and I'm like, bloody hell, like, what? Obviously, I'm going to be on stroke index 1 off the first. Caddy comes up. He goes, who ordered a caddy? And I'm like, hello. I can't remember. I want to say Callum. His name is. I can't remember his name. Young. He's 23 years old. He plays off +3 or something like that. We got no
and he's
talking.
caddying.
It's like a part-time job. It's not his actual job.
Okay.
No, he's not trying to play pro golf. He's like a stockbroker, but he just caddies on the side or whatever.
Play,
he's like whatever. It is what it is. He's like his local golf course. So they're kind of it's like an email chain goes, oh, we're looking for 5 caddies who can come, and they're like, oh yeah, I'll come. That kind of job. Yeah. Plus it's like 100 quid for him, so why not?
Sound job.
So he comes down. Everybody was like making fun of me for having a caddy. Not making fun of me. It was like, what? You got a caddy? I'm like, why wouldn't I get a caddy?
Oh, fuck
I'm trying to win. I'm genuinely trying to win.
Yeah, but for 75 quid,
for
though,
70
it's
quid.
not like someone's gone, oh, yeah, it's 350 quid.
Plus...
that's what I mean. No, mate, 75 quid. I'd hand on heart, someone says 75 quid.
Yeah, easy, no problem.
I'd pay it.
Yeah.
I would.
So, not only that, what I didn't know at the time was...
Is he carrying your bag as well?
Yeah, but I wasn't horrible. I took my trolley. So I was like... you know what I'm like. Of course.
That.
I'm too nice. I took my trolley.
So he basically just wheeled your trolley?
All I wanted to... Mate, I would have easily wheeled my trolley. All I wanted him to do was just go...
Tell me where to hit.
Go there, go here, don't go here, don't go there. That's all I wanted. I don't care. At one point, on the first green... fucking idiot. On the first green, obviously, we're not used to having caddies.
Yeah.
On the first green, he comes on the green with his towel. And I'm there, and I mark my ball, and I pick the ball up. So then he could put his hand out. He puts his hand out to grab, to me to give him the ball to clean and then give it back. So as he puts his hand out, I also put my hand out and we shook hands. And then it's like, he shook my hand and looked at me, and everybody was looking, and I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, good job getting it on the green kind of job. I don't know. And then he goes, no, can I get the ball, please? Oh, like, sorry. So, yeah, so that happened.
Brilliant. Do you know what's so weird?
I can just imagine the awkwardness.
He's probably just gone, now can I have your ball?
Yeah, so that happened. But yeah, 15th didn't go great. I wish I had the scorecard. I had to hand the scorecard in. 15 I had like a double, 16 double, 17 double, 18 double. It wasn't
the worst thing at this point?
Go on.
Stay with those. You can always recover it there, but you're still thinking.
So, I've never hit my irons and my wedges as good as I have.
But you've been hitting them well recently.
Yeah. But like on that day, the guy. Oh, keep in mind they were putting up the grandstands, so they weren't fully finished, but they were putting up the grandstands. Mate, he was telling me, see that red tree over there, for example? He goes, yeah, hit there. So his job was yardages. He knew like the undulations of the green. He goes, you just need to land it there. I swear to you, I've never hit my wedges and my irons as good as I did. He was telling me, go there, and mate, I was hitting them.
Hitting them there.
Exactly where he was saying.
So what went wrong on that day?
Off the tee.
Yeah.
And on the greens. Putting wasn't as bad as off the tee. I didn't really lose that many balls. But I was just leaving myself in really bad positions where I had to like chip out or recover and then get on the green. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But, so you like sort of lost a shot doing that.
Yeah. But even when I was driving it well, if it was like an iron or a hybrid, I was struggling. Like the greens were by far the fastest greens I've ever seen in my life. Mate, it was like an uphill putt and you tap it and it would go 7 feet past the hole. Rapid. And I had it in.
Is that not just you having a touch of a rhinoceros?
No. If everybody was like literally like a tap, I can't exaggerate.
A bit, but you shoot fast greens.
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you did.
I can't. I struggle to read greens, mate. I need really slow greens.
I thought you did.
No. Stel can do half decent and fast greens, but not me, mate. No way. Because no. So I was on the practice green before starting the thing, the round. And I'm like I'm like a 10-foot putt away, but that's like how I normally supposedly calibrate on the greens. I'm 10 foot away, and I'm trying to putt, and I'm reading this green, and I'm doing my aim point, and I'm like, oh, this is a cup to the left, and genuinely, it doesn't even look like it's a cup to the left. Like I only know it's a cup to the left because I've done my aim point. Yeah. So I'm stood there, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a cup to the left, and it looks flat to me, like by eyes. So I'm there, and I'm hitting, and I'm hitting, and I'm hitting, and I'm hitting. I'm not exaggerating. It was at least a foot to the left. And you can't even see that it was a foot to the left. It was so pristine. Like the greens are so, Mate, it was like this.
Pure.
It was like the desk.
Like
Mad.
glass.
So I'm like, okay, we're gonna struggle on the greens. So wherever I did well on the drives, I didn't do good on the greens. I had one flat putt, and to me it didn't look flat or straight. The caddy was like, hit it. He was like, oh, I think you found the only flat putt on the golf course. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, there's no way this was a flat putt. And then I was like, okay, he knows best. So I hit it straight and he went in. But yeah, overall, I got 29 points. Oh, another thing that pissed me off, that I knew was going to anger me, was because of the magnitude of the competition, I had a feeling that there would be a bunch of people that faked handicaps. Where they played a bunch of rounds beforehand and they were putting silly numbers on for the handicap to go up so they have a really good chance of winning. And I said to Christiana and Stel the night before, I was like, I don't care if I don't play well. If I play well and I don't win, it's fine. But if I lose because of a 45 or a 50 Stableford points, I'm going to be quite angry because I know what you've done. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
So I play golf. Doesn't go great, but I'm happy that I've played as good as I could have played that day, considering I didn't play for the 4 5
weeks before. You just played Wentworth, so it's like...
Yeah. So he's like walking around and goes, oh, that's Gareth Bale's house. That's Harry Kane's house. And then we go past one house, and then I'm like, mate, this house is massive. And he's like, you wait until we get to the next. Like there was a Chinese woman that I think she just got divorced to her billionaire husband, bought land at Wentworth, and she was about to build the biggest house on the estate. And we went, and they'd just done the first floor, and there was like scaffolding everywhere. It was next to a tee box. I think on like the 10th hole. And I looked to the left. I swear to you, it looks like a shopping centre. Like a house. I've never seen a house that big in my life. There was 3 houses next to each other that were owned by the same Russian person because he didn't want any neighbours. So he's got the middle house, and the left and on the right, he turned those houses into like exotic zoos.
What?
Yeah, silly. So they buy. So the trend is millionaires buy houses there, knock them down for 20, 30 million, knock them down, and then spend another 20, 30 million to build a new house on top of it. It's silly. Absolutely silly.
Hey, if you got the money, you're going to do
exactly.
it.
So I ended up with 29 points, which I'm like, I wasn't too angry about. I finished and I was smiling.
What score won it?
38.
Do you know what?
So
that's fair
I
enough.
genuinely left with the biggest smile on my face.
Yeah, that's fair play.
Because I'm like, fair play, don't care. I'm very happy I got to play it. I was gutted that I didn't.
I was going to say anything over 40 points playing Wentworth, someone's cheated.
Oh, big time.
100%.
At 38.
You can live with that.
I can definitely live with
that. Someone's had a good round.
Yeah,
so then I'm thinking...
What is it? Is it 36 into it par?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
someone's
38,
played a good
round.
Happy days. I can live with that. But then I'm thinking, if I just had 4 better holes, I could have been up there. Plus, it was 3 spots. It wasn't just one.
Yeah.
So, and to be fair, everybody...
Do you know what the 3 scores were that went?
38...
Won it.
I want to say like 36 and 34. So I wasn't that far
you were
off.
only like, 2 good holes away?
Yeah. But I think the start kind of ruined me a little bit. So we started 15, 16, 17, 18.
No score, wasn't it?
No, I think maybe 2 points over 4 holes. And I'm like, that's not very good. And I had a couple of birdies in there somewhere. I don't even remember them.
That's the only good thing about Stableford. You kind of always semi it.
Plus, it's not like if you lose a ball and you just blob a hole, you just move on.
Yeah.
You're not there hacking about like a medal.
If it's a medal, mentally, if you started like that, you're there. Well, you probably wouldn't, but if it were me, it'd have been like, oh, this is done. No point.
No, so I'm like that. On Saturday, on the second hole, I got, what did I get? 11? No.
Yeah.
11 on the second.
11 on the par, yeah.
On the par 5. And then I was like, well, I'm not winning nothing, but I still carried on. Played crap. Anyway, so 15, 16, 17, 18. Then you go around to first again. And obviously they've got like the big boards and everything up or whatever. So the first tee box is like a par 4 straight down. I think it's a par 4. Straight down. And then on the left, there's a practice green. And on the other side of the practice green is a driving range. And behind you is a really lovely clubhouse. Keep in mind, the clubhouse is like a mini museum of all previous winners of the Wentworth PGA Pro-AM, of the like the BMW Championship or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have a club from every single winner for like the past 70 years. So you got like, you can see Rory's clubs like Ernie Els, Nick Faldo, Ryan Fox that won it last year. It's just beautiful. Got like a massive like timeline of the whole golf course. We were eating like in the ballroom. So it was like a proper, what you see in films, ballroom. It's beautiful. The changing rooms were unbelievable. Like the showers were unreal. Like everything, like the whole service next level. So we're on the first. There's refreshments there. By the way, you can have and drink whatever you wanted. On the first and on the 9th, there was on the 9th halfway house. Have whatever you want for free. On the
beer.
Yeah, you can have beer. Yeah, for free, no problem. On the first, there was like massive bowls with like energy drinks, bananas, just snacks or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're waiting to tee off, and on the practice green on the left, what I didn't say was, back to the caddy bit, the only reason I got a caddy is because I thought, it's a competition, I need to know where I need to go. What I didn't realise was, at Wentworth is a members club, and it's just like Augusta, where you cannot play as a 4-ball for just friends. You have to be invited, and when you do get invited, you have to play with a member. So out of our 4-ball, one person was a member at Wentworth.
Really?
Which meant that we could, so he knew the course. I didn't know this. So if I knew this, I probably wouldn't have got the caddy. Because the other 2 people that we were with...
you can't really risk that, can you?
No, of course not. But the other 2 people that we played with, they were random people just like me, and they were getting a bit of advice from the member. He was like an old boy. I want to say his name is Chris. Really, really nice, really lovely bloke. But obviously I had the caddy. So we're on the first, just waiting to tee off, waiting for the group ahead of us to carry on. We look on the left, and then one of the random people that's in my group was like, "Is that Andy Murray on the practice green?" And then I look over, and then the guy, like the member, was like, "Yeah," I was like, of course.
Like it's normal. It's Andy Murray on the practice green.
It's the most normal thing. And then they're like, "Oh my God, like I can't believe that." And then he was telling us a story where that guy is from the same village from Scotland as Andy Murray is, and Andy Murray's granddad, which is the local optician, was this guy's optician. So I'm like, that's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool way of breaking the ice with Andy Murray, that kind of job, right? So then the guy was like, "Do you think it's okay if I go around and like ask for a picture?" So he's like, "Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. Normally."
Yeah,
I wouldn't have asked, because I would just expect to be like, just leave him alone.
Yeah.
Andy Murray, tennis and British legend.
Yeah.
I want to say he's knighted. Is he knighted, Sir Andy Murray? No, not yet. I'm sure he will be. Anyway, so then he goes over, and I'm like, I really want to go and take a picture with Andy Murray, but I don't want to hassle him. He just wants to play a little bit of golf. He's just practicing, waiting for us to kind of finish so you can get on. I'm like, I don't know. So then the one guy goes, and he comes back, and we're still waiting to tee off. So then I says to the guy, "How was Andy Murray?" He goes, "Oh, mate, he was really nice. He was really, really lovely." I told him about his granddad fitting me for my first glasses when I was a kid. And I was like, okay, like, pretty cool. So then we tee off. And as we tee off, I had to almost walk past him.
Yeah.
To go to my next shot. So I grabbed my phone.
On the practice green?
No, but it might as well have been. It might as well have been. So I'm walking past, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
So I grabbed my phone, and I'm like, "Excuse me, Mr. Andy Murray." And he looked at me and goes, "Is it right if I get a picture?" And he goes, yeah, of course, no problem. So he was the nicest bloke. And I'm like, "Thank you, see you later." And as I'm about to walk away, he goes, "How's the golf?" And I'm like looking around, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's going all right." He goes, "Are you enjoying it?" And I'm like, yeah. He goes, "Okay, well, I'm playing after you finish." And I'm like, this guy wants to talk to me, but I really need to go. So I'm like, I'm the one feeling like I'm hassling him.
Yeah.
But he's asking me about my golf and if I'm okay and if I'm enjoying the course.
Andy, fuck off.
And I'm like, Andy,
fucking round of golf here, Andy.
I've got a pro to sit with.
Playing the pro-am here. Piss off.
Yeah, so I'm like walking away while he's asking me questions, because my caddy's like at my ball waiting for me at this point. So I'm like, I need to go. I need to leave.
Yeah.
So Andy's like, "All right, thank you, see you later." And I'm like, "Bye." And at this point, we're like 20 yards away. He's still trying to have a conversation with me. And I just go, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. So
he obviously watches the pod.
That's
where it is.
Yeah. So yeah,
I recognise him from somewhere.
Yeah. So then I was like, obviously.
Sorry, Andy.
Yeah, obviously, that happens. We finish, and then I'm like, what other like professional like celebrities are members here? So then the guy that's a member there, he was like, John Terry, Tom Holland, Gareth Bale, Harry Kane. And I'm like, no way. And then I'm like, look, it's going to sound really stupid, but have you got like a BRS app? And he was like, yes, but it's called this. It's like a different name, but it's basically BRS. And I'm like, so you can just join in and play with these people? He goes, yeah, I play with John Terry all the time. You know, we play with Harry Kane whenever he's over. And I'm like, what? And like, don't they mind? And the guy was like, actually, they quite enjoy the fact that they get to play with like normal people that are not celebrities. So I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, so apparently at Wentworth, like obviously all these celebrities, you can like they book in just like we do, like normal people, and you can go on the BRS app and where you can see when they're playing, and if there's a slot, you are more than welcome to join in and just go and play with all these massive celebrities.
Mate, imagine that just saying, H, I'm playing with Tom Holland at 9:30.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
That's crazy.
And, and apparently they really enjoy playing because
he's a good golfer and all of it. Tom Holland. He's
To play at to be a member of Wentworth, you need to be a certain caliber of wealth.
because JT and Harry Kane both play off scratch, don't they?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about level. I'm talking about membership money wise. So that's probably why.
Yeah, I think they've got a bob or two then, pair, aren't they?
Yeah. So obviously, I got asking questions. So that's probably why they don't care about playing with random people, because the random people that they're going to play with, they know
they're going to be on their level, straight class.
They're going to be really rich. They probably won't even care how who they are, and they just want to play around the golf. Whereas it's not like us mere mortals that are like, can I get a picture on Murray? I'm a big fan. You know what I mean? Following JT. Apparently, before I say, okay, 200 grand joining fee.
Is that it?
16.5 grand a year fee, like a membership fee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
do
I'm
they
like,
do student rate?
No, I don't think they do.
No,
I don't think they do. So I'll ask though. I'm a Nick Doherty.
Don't do uni days, do they?
Yeah. No 20% discounts. Oh. No. But I was like, okay, it sounds about right. There's 3 golf courses. One of them has been closed for the whole year. West Course, South Course, and Edinburgh Course. Edinburgh Course has been closed for the whole year because they're like refurbishing it completely. 200 grand, but that 200 grand goes into the business. There's a word for it I don't remember. So if you ever want to leave Wentworth, you get that 200 grand back. And I'm like, what? That's not a bad deal.
Fucking hell, it's like a deposit.
Basically. Yeah. So that goes towards the business of Wentworth. So when it's time for you to leave and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to quit golf or I'm going to go somewhere else, you get that 200 grand back, and half the time it's going to appreciate in value.
Yeah, so
basically you're going to get back 300 grand because the value of Wentworth has gone up. So your 200 grand that you've invested in Wentworth.
Oh, so it's an investment.
So you pretty much.
But you're guaranteed 200 grand back.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's not that bad.
No, that isn't.
Wait, so you pay your 200 grand.
Yes.
Yeah. You get 200 grand back, or you get the price of the share.
No. So you
get
basically
the 200 grand back.
You're going to get at least 200 grand back. So you're going to get so you basically invest 200 grand in
so it's
Wentworth.
like a share.
Yeah, it's
basically
like a share.
So you're saying that it could possibly be like
a shitload of money. Yeah.
Yeah, you could have made like 50k.
No, at least. The caddy was telling me, he didn't know specifics, but he was telling me this happens in quite a lot of golf courses, and I want to say Moore Park that Chenji's a member at. The same thing happened. They invest in whiskey companies.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if this is some sort of like loophole or some sort of like dodgy thing that rich people do.
Yeah, but they invest in the barrel and then and then
they sell the barrels and then they make a load of money back. So that 200 grand I think goes towards whiskey barrels or whiskey something.
Yeah.
And there's people that did it from like 7-8 years ago, and when they cashed out all that money, they got at least 100 grand back each of them.
On top of the
200 grand. So it's not that bad.
I'm gonna tell Safe later on. We'll sell the house.
Just sort it out.
Do that.
Yeah. I think if you're rich, the golf course. Should we get onto the golf course? The email said pristine conditions. Keep in mind Rory McIlroy, Tommy Fleetwood, Min Woo Lee.
No. Bad.
It wasn't great.
What? Really? This is a big statement, what you're about to say.
I'll tell you what I saw.
In terms of what?
I'll tell you what I saw, and then you tell me what you think.
Okay.
Keep in mind, the best golfers in the world.
Pickiest bastard
right.
in the golf.
You have to
I know what he's going to say.
Go on, then.
I know what you're going to say.
Go on.
Tee boxes.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
Not flat. I don't care about that, but they were flat.
Go on then. Okay, go on. What's one of the tee boxes?
You see, you don't like a
slanted tee box. I can't stand a slanted tee box. No, they were quite flat. Tee box is one of the worst problem. The best bit was the greens. They were pristine. Fair enough. They weren't like perfect. The fairways,
carefully, yeah.
The fairways were much better than Ashbourne.
What?
They were a little bit better.
No.
Everybody going there, including Alfie and Alfie's dad, that I told, they were like, get ready. It's like a mentally draining track. I'm like, okay. So in my mind, I'm thinking it's going to be really, really, really good conditions, really, really hard to get around. I got there. I didn't think it was that difficult. I thought it was relatively easy, apart from the greens. Greens were so difficult. Now, I'm not being picky, and I'm not trying to be that guy.
But you're that guy.
I'm going to be that guy. In literally less than a month away, they were putting up the grandstands, so the course needs to be in pristine condition. You're going to have the best players in the world playing that golf course.
Yeah.
It needs to be pristine.
Yeah.
Mate, the amount of divots in the fairway, really bad. Like the approaches didn't look that great. Keep in mind, I just came back from JCB, and JCB looked unbelievable.
Mate, we walked that, and
unbelievable.
That looks so good. It looks something out of like pictures.
Yes.
Like, it was
Do you know what it is though? It's because JCB was closed for a month before that.
That's what every golf course does.
So
why is Wentworth? They were telling me, the member that was a member there, he was telling me that you're still allowed to play. If you remember, you're still allowed to play Wentworth up until like a week after we were there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not enough time to fill in all those divots.
No.
Really not great conditions.
No, there's Miracle Grow, but that ain't doing it.
No. So I wasn't disappointed. I was very... by the way, I think if you can manage to get a tee time there, a booking is £360 per person. £360 to play that, it's not worth it. Difficulty with level...
You won't be happy.
It reminded me...
Do you mean, obviously not a member?
No. So if...
Because I didn't think you could just book.
You can't, but apparently... Okay, so there's two ways.
Right.
If you do manage to somehow get on and you're not with a member...
Yeah.
It's £360. Right. But there's no like booking system. You can't just call up. You have to know somebody that knows somebody to get you on. If you know a member, you're allowed to play with a member, and the price is you're going to pay £160, £180 to play with a member. So if you're a member there and you invite me to come and play with you, I'm paying £160 or £180.
You see, that's not a lot, is it?
No, it is. For the golf course, I'm sorry, it is.
No, but if you're like...
For a one-time thing, and if you want to go pay it,
It's meant to be this exclusive...
Yes. Sherwood Forest is like a Sherwood Forest, but like really expensive.
Yeah?
Hollingwell is by far way more difficult than Wentworth, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think it was that bad. Genuinely. And I didn't play great, but I didn't play bad. Like, I could have obviously played better.
See, that's the course I want to take Harry to, Hollingwell. Because he's never...
I don't think you should.
No, you don't want to because you're a little bitch because played a bad round there.
Mate, I played that course like 5 times. I've never left not crying. Don't go Hollingwell.
Really?
Don't go Hollingwell.
Why have you been like that for?
Because
he'll love Hollingwell.
He won't. It's fucking hard.
What, worse than Royal St David's?
Yeah. Like, Hollingwell is like 18 holes of horribleness. It's a beautiful course. Sorry. It's one of the nicest courses you'll ever play.
Yeah.
But if you're not on the fairway, you're finished. Put it that way. Because there's is it Heather? No. It's Heather. You know what Heather is? Yeah. If the ball goes in, it's not coming out, mate. And it's literally fairway, a yard of rough, and then Heather. It's not fun. It's not fun, in my opinion.
No.
But I mean, if you can go, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hollingwell, I think it's very, very difficult. I was talking to McCaddy, and I was like, oh, where are you from? I was like, Derby. He goes, oh, I went to uni in Loughborough. And he goes, I've played here, I played there, I played there. And he goes, I played Hollingwell, I didn't like it. And he goes, oh, I used to play Hollingwell because he used to play for county golf. And I was like, I know a guy that shot Alfie, that shot 2 under off the back tees, thinking he'll be quite impressed. He goes, oh, okay. I was like, why? Did you ever play it? He goes, yeah. He goes, oh, what did you shoot? He goes, oh, I shot 5 under. And I was like, fucking hell. How?
At Hollingwell?
Yeah. Off the back tees. Mate, if you've seen this golf course and you played it, you'll realise
That's what I mean. He doesn't understand what we're talking about now.
Crazy.
But I think he could...
We'll go in the winter when it's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I said.
We'll go in the winter.
You know when it's about 90 quid on a Monday?
Yeah, we'll go on a Monday.
Yeah, we'll go on a Monday. We'll book a day off and we'll go on a Monday.
Book a day off. It's not
good fun.
I loved it. 90 quid.
Yeah,
it's like 190 in the summer. To be fair, I think it's worth it around Hollingwell, 190 quid.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Have you lads how much Turnberry's going to be next year?
Yeah, £1,000.
£1,000.
But there's like a caveat. It's not just £1,000.
Is that it?
It's £1,000. So basically,
What, £3 for
are you going to say about the overnight stay?
Yes.
No, but that's not. So so from next year onwards, yeah, it's going to be £1,000, but you don't have to stay, or you do. You have to book the overnight stay, and then you get the round of golf as well, but you have to pay £750
on top of the £1,000.
No.
So on top of how much your
basically,
hotel is.
up until next year, you cannot play Royal Turnberry unless you're staying at the hotel.
Yeah,
and that will cost you like for £500 right now. But people are complaining like, oh, I don't want to stay, I just want to play. So like, okay, cool, you want to play, no problem. From 2025, it's going to be £1,000 to play around Royal Turnberry, and you don't have to stay at the hotel. So if you want to play, you don't have to stay, but you can play. But you have to pay £1,000, or you can stay at the hotel and then pay £750 or whatever it is.
Don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot of videos, and it looks ace, but. You know, I can't.
No chance, mate. No
I
chance.
couldn't even.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Of course, they know what they're doing. See that?
It's funny, right?
For me, that puts me off.
Yeah, of course it puts you off.
No, not about that.
But it's not for us.
Just for the concept.
Yeah, but it's not for us.
It's not even for the rich people. They don't want you to go and play that course. They want you to stay far away.
Yeah.
Little Aston is like.
Why?
Because they want to keep it pristine. They don't care about you playing on it.
Why did they make the money then?
Donald Trump.
They don't care about making money.
Donald Trump owns it.
Mate, it's the same with JCB. Like, they don't care about... They're not there to make profit. They don't care about making money.
No.
Royal Turnberry, all of these places, like, they couldn't care less.
And it's one of those things, you know, the people that will play that, they've got that much money spare.
They don't give a shit. That like
they're not bothered.
I just prefer £465, 3 nights, Portugal, play Penina, and have a piss up.
Yeah.
Fucking make that one. We'd spend £1,000 and we'll have
breakfast in that and all.
Yeah, and we'll have breakfast as well. And flights.
Yeah.
And we'll have memories till after lifetime.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's silly. Like, prices are getting really, really, really expensive for like a really nice golf course, which is a shame because I enjoy going around playing nice golf courses.
Yeah, me and you said, didn't we?
But
but when you come round in the week.
Yeah, but when you come round and you say to me £1,000 or £360 for a golf round, I'm like, that's taking the piss.
Yeah,
that's taking the piss.
Yeah, I just
the most I've ever paid for a golf round, I think it was like £210 to play around the old course at St Andrews. I would do that every single day until the day I die. That's worth the money.
Yeah.
To play the old course. And yes, but any more than that, to play a random golf course, I think, it's a bit much.
That's crazy.
It's a bit silly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could just... I couldn't spend £200 and just go for a round of golf.
Not even at St Andrews?
No.
You don't love golf enough, I think. Which is fine.
I probably don't know it enough.
No,
You know, I have only heard of, St Andrews probably a couple of years ago. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not trying to
maybe
say
if you ask me in like 5 years' time,
I'll
probably say.
Don't forget though, I've only been playing golf for, I think this is like my 4th year where I've been really invested into golf. So I'm not like, I've not grown up with like the Masters and the Open, and I've only just started watching golf.
Yeah.
So in the past 4 years, there's not much you can ask me about golf that I don't know.
Yeah.
But before that, it's just what I see on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. But I understand the meaning of St Andrews and what it means.
Yeah.
Plus, when
there's getting into golf, and then there's Theo, isn't they?
Do you know what I mean? You're completely right. Yeah, for me, if you ask me like, do you want to go to St Andrews next week? I'm like, forget the babies, forget Christiana. We're going to St Andrews.
Yeah. Like you have lived and breathed this for the last 4 years.
Yes, and I'm still shit at golf, which is crazy.
I wouldn't say you shit.
I'm so shit, mate.
You're not shit at golf.
All right, thank you, guys.
I tell you what, though,
but it's so bad.
Like, do you know?
Speaking of shit at golf, let's talk about my off the tee.
I've not seen him like that for a bit.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think I've ever seen you like that.
No, off the tee, I genuinely can't get it going. But everything else, it kind of seems.
Don't you think is that not your new driver? Or?
I don't know, man. It might be. I might put the old driver back again and see what happens.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's very demoralising, but it is what it is. Anyway, my dream holiday
is next year in Portugal with the boys, Don Pedro.
No, is for us 3 plus Del, plus Max and AJ, and 2 more, whatever, is to go to St. Andrews on a road trip and spend like 3-4 days there. Because I feel like you probably don't care about St. Andrews the way I care about St. Andrews. I'm not.
Don't get me wrong. I know about it, love it, I'd play it.
Mate, for me, every time I go to St. Andrews and I walk and I look at the 18th green, there's no chance in hell that I'm not going to start crying.
Yeah, that's mad.
That is mad. I get it. I know how it sounds, but I'm like, there's no way. I get really emotional. I love that place. Like, my dream is to own a house in St. Andrews. That's like top of the list.
Is it?
It's my favourite place in the whole wide world. I took Christiana before she gave birth, obviously, in April, for the first time. And I've been like saying, oh my God, I have to take you. She knows nothing about golf. No. She doesn't care less about golf. But because of me, she'll like sit there and just watch golf and try and get involved. But she's not bothered, right? We went to St. Andrews, and the second we went in to St. Andrews, she was like, can we stay for an extra day? And I'm like, fucking yes.
Really?
Yeah. So she fully fell in love with the place as well.
Like, obviously, you've loved golf for years and years. You know, what you've been playing since you were 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's
do you care about playing the old course?
I'd play the old course in a heartbeat.
Would you actually?
Yeah, you would. But have you got that type of, you know, is it going to bring tears to your eyes?
No.
That's mad. It's mad, isn't it? It's fair enough. I'm not saying.
No. I'd be excited, but no, it doesn't bring that emotion to me. No.
How have you gone?
I don't know.
4 years.
I have no idea. No idea. I think
it might I'd love to be that passionate about something.
I genuinely don't know. It might be like the memories that surround St. Andrews. For me, personal memories. Like the first time I went to St. Andrews was 150th Open with like my 3 favourite people in the world.
Yeah.
Chenji, Stel, and my uncle and Stel's dad.
Yeah.
It was like the best foursome to have in a place like this.
Yeah.
It was the perfect balance of drinking and enjoying golf.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that for me, but then again, I don't know. Mate, the first experience of the old course.
You got to remember that we haven't actually experienced it. So until we actually get there, you don't know how you're going to feel.
I agree. But after me bigging it up so much, you'll be like, oh, this is it.
No, I know how I'll feel.
No, that's fine. Like,
but I know I'll take a picture and it'll go, mint.
And then that's it. You're over it. Like, you've done it once. You're not driving 6.5 hours to do it again.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, but for me, even when I went there for the first time, I knew what it meant. I don't know if it's because it was a tournament. I don't know if it's because I don't know. It was just I don't know why, but it was just proper emotional the first time round, and then every time ever since. I've been like 4 times now, and I can't wait for the babies to be old enough so that we can go and the first trip
on the 18th.
Yeah, 100%. It's mad. On the Sunday, you can just walk the course for free, and just I don't know, mate. You guys are so not bothered. I'm obsessed with this place.
I think for me, I think I'll get there and then.
You see, this is why I asked you, because I'm like sort of.
No. For me,
am I not feeling something?
No. It's fine. But for me, I'm excited to take you boys so that I can see your enjoyment. But then I'm listening to you and I'm like, I think I'll be quite. I think I'll be underwhelmed. Because you boys would be underwhelmed. Like, I've been expecting, like, I'll be like looking at you like, why are you not boys crying?
Mate,
what's wrong with you?
I think we do need to have a plan, not next year, probably year after, because it might cost a lot.
It's not that expensive.
As if we hire a camper van, the 4 of us,
okay,
and we go play courses up in Scotland.
Oh, that's going to be a bomb.
That's what I'm saying.
But
how cool would that be?
You don't need to play, if you're going to go Scotland.
Why a camper van?
No, just a bit, when he says road trip, we just...
Yeah, but you can just stay in hotels.
Yeah, we'd probably do that.
I just thought it'd be a bit exciting. I shot down that fucking option.
Yeah.
He farted earlier in here. Could you imagine living with him in the same room?
He's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
But yeah, I'd love to take you.
Well done, H.
I'd love to take you boys to St Andrews. The pubs, mate, they're unbelievable. I sent you a little video the other day of the Den Vegan. It's mad.
Are they ready for Harry Tolley?
They're fucking ready.
Are they?
They're so ready.
That's the thing. I'd be on the 18th and thinking, where's the nearest Weatherspoons or something.
Forget Weatherspoons, mate. It's the pubs. The pubs are everywhere.
I bet it's old traditional pubs as
proper,
well.
Like old-fashioned pubs, like proper old wood.
Everything like golf orientated as well.
Yeah. So they've got like pictures of like people.
I think the older I get now, the more I love an old-fashioned pub.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So and there's loads of them at St Andrews. The food is half decent. I don't know. I just
singer in the corner with a guitar.
Yeah. Mate, I don't know. I have this vision of going up St Andrews with you boys, and even if we don't play the old course, by the way, 7 courses at St Andrews. The most expensive one is the old course, and then after that is the new course, which is like £100.
That's
and then
right.
under that is like cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. So
really?
it's not that bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you know what I mean? So, and even if we go on a Sunday, the only golf course that's closed is the old course. So you can play the other 6 courses on the Sunday and you can get on no problem. So we can go there without booking a tee time and we can sign up for the old course. If you're lucky enough to play, go and play. Otherwise, we'll go and play like a random course in St Andrews. It's the best place, man. Yeah. It's the best place. Anyway.
We'll do it.
I really want to take
next year we'll get it done.
Yeah. Right. On that note, guys, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully we get back to a routine of podcast.
Yeah, we're going to get back into a routine now.
Yeah. And we'll see you again this time next week. Take care. Bye.
Ciao.